Welcome to our channel. If you're passionate about coin collecting or just curious about valuable coins, you've come to the right place. Today we're diving into the top 10 ultra-rare Washington quarter dollar coins. These coins are not only prized for their value, but also for their rich history. So let's get started. 1985 Washington quarter. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, this coin replaced the standing Liberty quarter and quickly became a staple in American currency. The 1985 Washington quarter, part of this long-running series, was minted in a time of economic stability and is a reflection of its era. Let's take a closer look at the design. On the obverse, we have the familiar portrait of George Washington. John Flanagan's depiction shows Washington facing left, with the word Liberty above and the year 1985 below. The motto, "In God We Trust," is to the left of Washington's profile. On the reverse, we see the iconic eagle with outstretched wings holding arrows and an olive branch. Above the eagle, United States of America is inscribed, and below the denomination quarter dollar. The phrase "E pluribus unum" is centered above the eagle. The 1985 Washington quarter was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D Mint Mark, and San Francisco S Mint Mark. The Philadelphia and Denver mints produce coins for circulation, while the San Francisco Mint produced proof coins specifically for collectors. The total mintage for 1985 was quite high, with over 1.4 billion quarters minted in Philadelphia and over 500 million in Denver. Proof coins from San Francisco are much rarer, with a mintage of just over 3 million. Now let's talk about value. The value of a 1985 Washington quarter largely depends on its condition and mint mark. Circulated coins are generally worth their face value of 25 cents. However, uncirculated coins or those with higher grades can fetch higher prices. For instance, a Mint State MS65 grade quarter from Philadelphia or Denver can be worth around $10. Proof coins from San Francisco can range from $5 to $10 depending on their condition. 1993 Washington quarter. In 1993, the Washington quarter continued its long-standing design tradition. This year didn't mark any significant changes in design or composition, but it remains an important piece for collectors due to its place in the broader history of U.S. coinage. Let's take a closer look at the design. The obverse or front side features the familiar bust of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. Below Washington's neck is the year of minting, 1993. You'll also find the word Liberty above Washington's head and the national motto, "In God We Trust," to his left. On the reverse side, we see the iconic image of the bald eagle with outstretched wings, clutching a bundle of arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing war and peace. This design, also by Flanagan, has been a constant on the quarter since its inception, with only a few exceptions for special commemorative issues. The 1993 Washington quarter was minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. You can identify the mint mark by looking just above the date on the obverse side. The quarters from Philadelphia have no mint mark, those from Denver have a D, and quarters from San Francisco bear an S. Now let's talk about the coin specifications. The 1993 Washington quarter is composed of a clad mixture of copper-nickel alloy over a pure copper core. It has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters and weighs 5.67 grams. When it comes to value, several factors come into play: the coin's condition, its mint mark, and its rarity. Most 1993 quarters in circulated condition are worth their face value of 25 cents. However, those in uncirculated or mint state can be worth more. 1983 Washington quarter. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since it was first minted in 1932, commemorating the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The 1983 Washington quarter is part of this long-running series and holds particular interest for collectors. On the obverse side, we have the iconic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. This design has been a constant on the quarter for many decades. Above Washington's head, you'll see the word Liberty, and to the left, the famous motto, "In God We Trust." At the bottom, the date 1983 is prominently displayed. Turning to the reverse side, we find the majestic bald eagle with its wings spread, clutching a bundle of arrows and an olive branch in its talons, symbolizing both strength and peace. Above the eagle, the words "United States of America" are curved along the top, and below, the denomination quarter dollar is inscribed. The reverse design was also created by John Flanagan and has been a symbol of American pride. Now let's delve into the historical context of the 1983 quarter. The 1980s were a significant decade for the United States, marked by economic changes, technological advancements, and cultural shifts. The 1983 quarter reflects the resilience and continuity of the American spirit during this era. When it comes to the 1983 Washington quarter, there are a few key factors to consider for collectors. First, let's talk about mint marks. In 1983, quarters were minted in Philadelphia and Denver. Quarters from Philadelphia have no mint mark, while those from Denver bear a D mint mark. Additionally, there are no proof versions of this coin for this year. Condition is crucial in determining the value of any coin. The 1983 quarter can range from circulated conditions, often found in pocket change, to uncirculated or even high-grade examples. A coin in average circulated condition is worth face value, but uncirculated or high-grade specimens can be worth significantly more. 1996 Washington quarter. The design has seen various changes over the years, but the 1996 quarter remains a popular coin among collectors. Let's start with a bit of history. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932, featuring a portrait of George Washington on the obverse designed by John Flanagan. The reverse initially depicted an eagle with outstretched wings. This design was used until the state quarters program began in 1999. The 1996 quarter retains Flanagan's classic design. On the obverse, we see the familiar profile of George Washington. The reverse features the traditional eagle, a symbol of strength and freedom in the United States. Now, let's talk specifics. The 1996 Washington quarter was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. You can identify where your coin was minted by looking for the mint mark. Coins from Philadelphia have no mint mark. Denver coins have a D and San Francisco coins have an S. In terms of composition, the 1996 quarter is made of a copper nickel clad with a core of pure copper and an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs 5.67 grams and has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters. Mintage numbers for the 1996 quarters are as follows. Philadelphia minted approximately 925 million quarters, Denver produced around 906 million, and San Francisco struck about 2 million proof coins. These numbers give us an idea of the coin's availability. But what about value? The 1996 Washington quarter in circulated condition is generally worth its face value, 25 cents. However, uncirculated coins and proof coins can be worth more. An uncirculated coin from Philadelphia or Denver can fetch anywhere from $1 to $3 depending on its condition. Proof coins from San Francisco are typically valued between $2 and $5. For higher grades, such as MS65 and above, the value can increase significantly. An MS65 graded 1996 quarter might be worth around $10 to $15. Of course, values can fluctuate based on the coin market and the specific coin's condition. 1980 Washington quarter. Now let's focus on the 1980 Washington quarter. This coin was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia no mint mark, Denver D mint mark, and San Francisco S mint mark for proof coins. In 1980, the Philadelphia and Denver mints produced the quarters for general circulation, while the San Francisco Mint struck them in proof condition for collectors. The obverse of the 1980 quarter features a right-facing portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States, with the word liberty above his head, the motto "In God We Trust" to the left, and the date 1980 below. The reverse showcases the iconic eagle with outstretched wings, perched on a bundle of arrows with 2 olive branches beneath. The inscriptions "United States of America" and quarter dollar surround the eagle, emphasizing the coin's denomination and origin. In terms of mintage, the Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 635 million quarters in 1980, while the Denver Mint struck around 518 million. The San Francisco Mint produced about 3.5 million proof quarters. Given these high mintage numbers, the 1980 Washington quarter is relatively common, especially those from Philadelphia and Denver. When it comes to determining the value of your 1980 quarter, the coin's condition or grade plays a crucial role. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better preservation and less wear. For example, a coin in good condition may show significant wear, while one in mint state MS condition will have no signs of wear and retain its original luster. As of now, a 1980 Washington quarter in average circulated condition is worth its face value of 25 cents. However, if you have a quarter in uncirculated or near perfect condition, it can be worth significantly more. A mint state 65 MS65 coin from Philadelphia or Denver can fetch between $5 and $10, while a proof coin from San Francisco in perfect condition PR70 might be valued around $10 to $20. Keep an eye out for any special varieties or errors, as these can drastically increase the coin's value. For instance, off-center strikes, double dies, or coins with unique planchet errors are highly sought after by collectors and can command a premium price. 1989 Washington quarter. The 1989 Washington quarter is part of this long-standing series. Minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, these coins were made primarily for circulation, though the San Francisco Mint also produced proof versions for collectors. Let's talk mint marks. You'll find the P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco on these quarters. Each mint mark adds a unique touch to the coin, with the S mint mark being especially sought after in proof sets. On the obverse, we have the familiar profile of George Washington designed by John Flanagan. The word liberty is inscribed above Washington's head, and the national motto "In God We Trust" is to his left. The reverse side features a majestic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows, and an olive branch, symbolizing the country's readiness for war and desire for peace. This design remained consistent from 1932 until the introduction of the state quarters in 1999. Now, let's get into the value of the 1989 Washington quarter. Most circulated quarters are worth just their face value, 25 cents. However, uncirculated coins and proof versions can fetch higher prices. A 1989 quarter in uncirculated condition graded MS65 by the professional coin grading service PCGS or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation NGC can be worth around $5 to $10. Proof coins, especially those with a deep cameo contrast, can be valued between $10 and $20 or more, depending on their condition. 1987 Washington quarter. The 1987 Washington quarter features the same classic design that has been used since its inception. On the obverse, we have the portrait of George Washington, with the inscriptions "Liberty and God We Trust" in the mint year 1987. The reverse showcases the majestic bald eagle with the inscriptions "United States of America, E Pluribus Unum" and quarter dollar. Composition 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel weight, 5.67 grams diameter, 24.3 mm. The 1987 Washington quarter was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S. The Philadelphia and Denver quarters were struck for general circulation, while the San Francisco Mint produced proof coins for collectors. In total, over 1 billion quarters were minted in 1987, making it a common year for this series. When it comes to value, condition is key. Circulated 1987 quarters typically hold a value close to their face value of 25 cents. However, uncirculated or mint state coins can fetch a higher price, often ranging from $1 to $5 depending on their grade. Proof coins, especially those in pristine condition, can be valued between $3 to $10. If you're looking to add a 1987 Washington quarter to your collection, here are a few tips. Condition: look for coins with minimal wear and strong details. Proof coins: San Francisco proof coins are a great addition for collectors. Storage: keep your coins in protective holders to maintain their condition and value. 1974 Washington quarter. The obverse of the 1974 Washington quarter features the familiar portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. Washington's profile is accompanied by the inscriptions "Liberty and In God We Trust" along with the year of mintage, 1974. The reverse showcases the American bald eagle, also designed by Flanagan, perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches beneath it. The inscriptions "United States of America" and quarter dollar complete the design. The 1974 Washington quarter was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. You can identify the mint by looking at the mint mark on the coin's obverse side, right next to the ribbon in Washington's hair. Quarters minted in Philadelphia have no mint mark. Quarters from Denver feature a D mint mark. Quarters from San Francisco bear an S mint mark. In total, over 800 million quarters were produced in 1974, making it a common year for this coin series. Now let's talk about the value of the 1974 Washington quarter. The value depends on the coin's condition and rarity. Here are some key points to consider. Circulated coins. Most 1974 quarters you find in circulation are worth their face value, 25 cents. However, quarters in better condition can fetch a bit more, usually around 50 cents to $1. Uncirculated coins. Uncirculated quarters, especially those with no wear and tear, can be worth significantly more. These coins might sell for $3 to $5 or more, depending on their condition. The San Francisco Mint produced proof quarters in 1974, which are highly sought after by collectors. These coins, featuring a mirror-like finish and sharp details, can range from $5 to $10 or higher, depending on their grade. Always keep an eye out for error coins, such as those with double dies, off-center strikes, or other minting anomalies. These can be exceptionally valuable, sometimes worth hundreds of dollars. If you're looking to add a 1974 Washington quarter to your collection, here are a few tips. Inspect the coin. Use a magnifying glass to check for any signs of wear, damage, or unique errors. Keep your coins in a dry, temperature-controlled environment to prevent tarnishing. Consider using coin holders or albums for safe storage. Keep up with coin collecting guides and market trends to understand the value fluctuations and rarity of specific coins. The 1974 Washington quarter is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, understanding the history and value of these coins adds depth to your collection.